really recently realized is I used to always watch TV at night more because, when I grew up and stuff, all the good shows were on at night. And that's just the mind thing that I was in. And lo and behold, the movement of the camera, the film, when it goes from light to dark or any fast color motions, really bother my eyes, especially at night. So now I'm realizing if I want to watch television, I need to do it during the day and
Well,
earlier. And so I'm creating at night more of a quieter thing, listening to quieter, softer stuff with dim light. I'm basically learning how to live with the eye compromises that I have due to the
well,
diabetes.
I was gonna say that's good you actually recognize that because I wouldn't have known that what that was from.
It's not been easy, and my eye doctor really hasn't been that helpful, but I'm starting to figure it out. I've known for a while that I've been avoiding reading, and I didn't really know why, but I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and I'm starting to listen to more podcasts. And I love the YouTube videos. Obviously, I'm involved in the SPTV, and I love it. But one thing that's kind of cool about the SPTV is, if you can't handle the reading of the chat, if it's alive, it's okay to sit there and have your eyes closed and listen. So I'm incorporating more, self-care iPads that are warming and stuff. There's a lot of stuff on the market. And of course, my eye doctor didn't tell me any of this. I'm basically having to research it all, but that's what I'm doing.
That's great. That you're doing the research. Because the doctors they don't tell you that stuff. I agree.
Or it takes them a lot of appointments to tell you that.
Yeah.
So
People hear that, right? Someone's microphone's acting up.
Is it mine?
I'm not sure whose it is. I tried muting myself, and I still heard it.
Yeah, I was muted most of the time too.
is it me? Because I tend to move around a lot when I'm on here. Am I making sounds with the movement?
I think you're okay.
You sound good now. Joni, you muted. Maybe it was you. Possibly. Why don't you just pull out of StreamYard and put yourself right back in? I bet that'll probably fix it. I used to work in IT, and 99% of the time is turn it off, you turn it on again, and it fixes all the problems.
That is true.
So, Chad, what'd you get started a little early today? I was told 5 o'clock call time.
He usually does it a little bit early.
Yeah.
He told us that he couldn't wait to get with us.
It sounds like someone's at a bus station.
Yeah. I missed you whatever you said because I was but yeah, people should try to mute themselves when they're not talking. I guess I've been trying to.
Yeah. Have you rebooted? Steve says, "Have you rebooted your PC?"
Oh, we're filling up now. Hey, everyone.
What's the maximum amount of people you can have?
10, and we did test it because I thought it was 12.
Okay. Well, if somebody needs the hours, just let me know and I'll pop out.
12, which is coincidentally how many members are left in the Sea Org. So we just went with that number.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was 12, but we tested it. We only can get 10 in. You know.
Hey.
Hey,
said,
Claire. Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Joel.
Hey. Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Is that Claire? Oh, hey.
Claire the Taylor.
Is that a big wine bottle behind you?
Yes, ma'am.
I've seen big wine bottles before. That one's a little excessive.
Can you hear me okay?
I
I
could,
hear
yes.
you
yeah.
clear.
Yes, loud and clear. All right. So,
Thank you.
Chad,
I don't have-
Denver Steve OS, are you breathing again into the microphone?
Yeah, he's funny. He's true. Yeah, I'm sure. That's why I'm trying to stay on mute.
Which I was guilty of the other day as well. I think
It
last
happens.
pre-show. Yeah.
Well,
it
it's
happened.
funny because I think I told you, Pete, someone like sent me this long email that I was breathing in the mic and they could hear me taking notes. I'm like, geez, sorry for living, you know?
Yeah. No, they had a vendetta against you prior to that for sure.
Yeah. That's funny though.
Something is still wrong. Claire sounds British today.
Oh,
Claire,
damn, that's
is
funny.
there something wrong with that microphone of yours?
I am British.
That's
I
funny.
am British. How else am I meant to sound?
Sorry, I was trying to get my 2 channels set up and going.
Oh, click on Joe's message. If you don't
Okay,
mind.
Joe's okay. Wait, this one? Or is it a different one?
Joe says.
Oh, Joel. Sorry.
Oh no, Joel. Sorry,
Oh, no problem. I misunderstood.
Joel.
So I've been trying to get my channel more professional looking.
I'm prepared to record a message on my phone. Ah.
That's funny.
I've been trying to get my
Thank
channel to look
you.
more professional looking. So I went towards. You ever heard of that website, Fiverr?
No. What do they have on
Yeah.
there?
Fiverr, you basically hire people that have specific talents. I hired a guy who specifically does YouTube intros and things like that. And the name Fiverr comes from the name of how much it essentially should cost. I mean, I guess when it started out, everything was sort of $5. My Fiverr turned into 65ers, so it turned into $65. But I mean, hopefully he does good work. It looks like he does good work. So
Yeah, I
little
think the
upgrade for
idea
my
was that
channel.
it was like 15-minute jobs.
yeah. It's essentially gives people that do freelance an opportunity to have a marketplace for their work.
Yeah, I keep getting these emails from these guys about your channel looks so great and your stuff is so good. Can I go in there and help you, promote it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not giving you shit.
A lot
Certainly
of those
not
are
my
scams.
password. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, be careful.
I just keep ignoring it. I keep ignoring it and deleting the email.
I don't blame you.
That's funny. I've gotten those too. I'm like, they look great until they ask for money.
Yeah.
What
Like,
they do
What
is they put up a bunch of like
Yeah.
SEO crap. Their the technology they use to promote it is from 7 years ago, but at least they're doing some sort of work for your money.
Pete, what did you say?
Yeah.
What? Oh, what?
SEO, which is a search engine optimization, basically keywords in your YouTube video, metadata, and placed into
Google.
things. Yeah, it's the way Google will essentially rank you up there first. So if someone were to search for Pete Jensen, I believe there's like a Pete Jensen Outfitters clothing store. So my goal would be is if someone typed Pete Jensen, I want them to find my Pete Jensen before scrolling and going through all this Outfitter guy. Because really, when you're looking for something, you're not going to go to page 4 or 5 on Google. You know what I mean? You're looking at that first page, maybe the second page. So SEO is important in that way, and building an audience and just building relevancy.
Thank
Wow.
you for explaining that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But it's funny because, in my opinion, when I got that solicitation, they pretty much
Very
told me
true.
everything they were going to do. So I didn't do everything, but I started using the hashtags like they recommended, and it did work.
Yeah, I
Just
use
like he was-
hashtags as
Yep.
well. Yeah, the biggest one is yummy. Go
Oh,
figure.
okay.
I apologize.
Yeah, Denver Stevo said there's millions of Clearwater Chads out there, which is probably true, and only one Denver Stevo. There is a Clearwater Chad that has nothing to do with SPTV, and he lives in Clearwater, and he has a parrot.
A parrot.
Yep. I thought that was funny.
Someone's got such a loud background noise.
Well,
Yeah,
my
try
happy
to-
family.
Yeah, just try to mute yourself when you're not talking, and I will too.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I mean, the dogs are, who knows when they'll go off and start barking. You know, we just had somebody come up and try to sell us a Kirby vacuum cleaner to our door. I have a sign on my door that
Wow.
says no solicitation.
Did you ask him if it was 1950?
No kidding.
Oh, God.
Man,
Well,
I
I
give him
was
credit
looking-
for going house to house, but
Well-
we shouldn't be going on,
It's-
when it says no.
it is-
Yeah.
The Auric man.
Pouring. Yeah, it is pouring rain here. I have 3 rooms that have carpets that
Oh,
that the rest of the floors are vinyl, and I'm like, I don't need a vacuum cleaner. And what part of no solicitation did you misunderstand? I mean, a sign on the
Is
door.
Oh,
it signed
You had a
Tommy
note
Gun?
on the door? Well,
Does it
Yeah.
have a camera in it?
The sign, no, it's just
I
got it
just
from
he
Amazon.
probably thought that Cindy didn't realize the advantages of the Kirby vacuum. Am I right?
well, it was some
No.
chick. First off,
It would 10x
I love when
the
people
hell
say-
out of that carpet.
Yep.
there's 3 reasons I put that sign on the door. One
Right.
is that we have a person in the house that works nights, so when somebody knocks on the door, the dogs go off, and he doesn't need to be trying to sleep through that. Number 2, the dogs go off, and number 3, I try to keep people from coming up to the door and trying to sell shit because my husband is a sucker and he will buy it every freaking time. And I'm saying that to his face because he's right behind me. He's actually off today because it's pouring down rain.
Hey, party people.
Hey,
Hey,
Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Hi.
Hey, this is a special treat.
Hi,
How you doing?
Marilyn.
I'm going to crochet with y'all, if that's all right.
Excellent. Wow, just like the
Yes.
old days.
I'm
I got-
missing with you.
I got no makeup on and just going to hang out with you guys.
What you
You
You look
making?
comfortable.
I just
Keep
backed on
dropping
some
stitches,
lipstick, so
Marilyn.
you're
I
fine.
hope you do better than I do. I keep dropping stitches.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I'm really blind. This is going to be tough. That's why I have the overhead light
Oh,
on
no.
and I have my camera darkened because my overhead light's on because I'm so blind. But I'm making a galactic, what is that? Staff?
What's he mean?
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
I'm making an actual like full Xenu doll. He doesn't have any legs yet.
I also will.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Go ahead, Claire.
I will also confess before we go too much further, I've had like 3 glasses of wine because it's the evening here, so I apologize.
I want
That's okay. A little bit later, I'm going to have my apple cider and fireball.
I'm
Now,
at
I
my
have some
house with my
Fireball.
parents, and they
Ooh,
brought
yeah.
us the wine.
Nice.
I will
Oh, just so
take
you guys
cards.
know. Well, it'll be a little bit late for you, Claire, but I think 11 o'clock Eastern. Doug's having his Ask Me Anything drinking game, and every time somebody
no.
says Xenu, so Chad, after our stream, I'm gonna be popping some. I'm gonna do light
Oh.
beer because the other
Oh,
night
cool.
I did wine and I got a little tipsy.
Nice.
So after our stream, I'm gonna head over to just be in Doug's chat and yeah.
I'll try
He
to
did
watch
one
2 if I'm
about-
Oh, I
still.
wish
Okay.
I could
He-
be up for those.
He did one about the free ones the other night. It was so interesting. It was like 3 hours, but he had Chow Yun Sma on. She is hilarious. And it was a great stream. It went over 3 hours, but I watched the whole thing.
Oh, I
Yeah,
missed
it was
that
good.
one.
Wow. So, Marilyn, have you checked out the live that I did for Food Talk Friday this past Friday?
Oh, not yet. Actually, Friday I think I was out shopping because I finally found some whey protein. I've been looking for it and I couldn't find it, and I want to make
I
that
order it
the fat
I-
head
from Amazon.
dough. But
Yeah.
yeah, so well, I've been doing this for 2 weeks. Just I just cut out like all like I don't put sugar in my coffee anymore. I haven't eaten like rice, pasta, potatoes, and bread.
Mhm.
But I think I have had like 1 or 2 pieces of whole wheat bread, but not like white stuff. But a lot of avocados and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
I've been trying to convert it into kilos because I talk to Kelly Copter every day and she's like, how many kilos have you lost? So I can't remember how many kilos, but like 9 pounds.
That's
Nice.
great.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, I'm sure it's
Well, I
mostly
did-
water. It'll slow down, but
Well
that's okay.
done.
That's all right. Thank you.
So I did a
I
whole
need
talk
to
on the
lose a
low
lot.
carb.
Did you?
Yeah. I have slides in the whole 9 yards. So,
Oh,
and you
nice.
have a picture of me. I started out with a picture of me, what I looked like, December
wow.
2021, and
wow.
yeah, so that
I'll
was
definitely check that out.
80 pounds ago. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cynthia, I knew you were doing meals for, like bachelors, easy way to cook up food. And now, yeah, you should definitely do weight loss type stuff.
yeah,
You know,
a lot
a lot of people would be into that.
yeah, I started the Sinfully Low Carb, the sister channel. So I did that really for that, but I did on both of the channels. I did the video or the Food Talk Friday on it this week. That's why I didn't invite anybody, was because I was doing that whole thing and had a presentation in the whole 9 yards. So this week though, I will be inviting people just to kind of talk and visit, and we can take a look at some of that stuff. But yeah, I'm looking at some things for our friend Steve-O, who's in chat, I guess, because I've done a little bit more research and I think I need to do some adjusting for him. So I'm going to try to do some adjusting because he can't. One of the things about the low carb diet is it's high protein, and protein is challenging to the kidneys, so we can't do
right.
that. And so what I think he needs is just to lower the carbs, and then we'll just kind of give him a decent protein, decent fat ratio with lower carbs to help him through that. So
Can you invite me on?
sure,
Great.
I'll have to, if you can send me, or actually I'll pull it up from Chad's, what
Nice.
Chad sent me. I'll get your email. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So yeah, that's great. But yes, I did a whole big old talk on it on Friday. So hello, Miss Sunrise Dawn.
Oh no, Miriam's gone.
But yeah, so that, like I said, this week I'm just going to do general visiting and talking and that type
If
of
it's
stuff.
alright
So.
to chat.
So, and Marilyn, does your son have a gig this weekend?
I'm not sure. I gotta check. They don't tell me anything anymore. I used to actually book their gigs. Now I'm just kind of like, can you guys let me know? So I usually wait till they post it on their band page. Yeah. I'll be up late Thursday night though, because I think I'm gonna be doing a stream with Doug. So
Okay.
and he's early. So yeah, well, you're gonna do a Friday afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to.
It's what, 2:00 your time? I think it's 1:00 Central, so
Okay.
2:00 your time.
That should be okay.
You're not kidding, Marilyn. That Doug is early. He texted me at 7 a.m. my time, which must have been 4:00 his time. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he sent me a big voicemail at like 3:00 in the morning, and then he was
Couldn't
like,
believe
"I hope your phone didn't go off," but I didn't get it till 7, so it was fine.
it.
And then as soon as I answered him, it looked like he saw it. Like, it's got to be like 5 in the morning. Well, yeah, 7. So it
Yeah,
was
but
like
you're
4 in the
always up
morning.
early. If
I'm
he'd have
up
done that
late.
to me,
I'm
it would
up
have been
late.
I would have been heading to bed. Oh, and by the way, Denver Steve-O, I do have a tomato soup. I'm working on it to get it down for you, but I do have a tomato soup recipe. It's tomato basil soup recipe. He said
love
something
soup.
on Xenu Nation Saturday, I think, about it.
I
With
love
his, when he
soup.
got his new Tony the Tomato guy.
Hi, Juliana.
Hey, Julie.
And one of these days, I'm going to be on the after party with
If
you
it's all
guys.
right to say
You come
something,
on.
Yeah, of course. Can do that.
I'm always up for that.
All right. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm ignoring the chat accidentally. I'm just trying to look at this. Chad, I was going to ask you something. Now I can't remember.
Oh yeah, it's going by pretty quick. This just chat. I can barely keep up with it.
Yeah.
Chad, do you care to explain this Tony the Tomato? I'm sort of out of the loop on that one.
Oh, it's well, I can't say it in so many words, but
Yeah.
it's the creator we don't really talk about.
Yeah,
That is
like a corn in the cob type deal. Something
Well,
like that.
Huh?
Yeah,
Well,
something like that.
Yes.
yeah.
Gotcha.
He's the tomato.
You know what? Just watch Xenu Nation.
Enough
You know,
said.
all be
Enough said.
explained.
Yeah,
Enough
it's definitely in the last couple of Uninations. We're going. Yeah,
Enough said.
we're trying to be nice about it, but we're gonna talk anyways after you said Pete, right? So
Here's Joel's cooking tips. I have found a great way to slice tomatoes. I go and ask my wife to do it. It works great.
nice.
Okay, Joel. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Steve,
yeah, Joel.
that's good. Yeah, like Steve-O and I are trying to get the tomato to make us a couple tomato sandwiches.
Well, Joel, the trick is a very sharp knife.
I usually use a serrated one because I'm
A
pretty
serrated
sharp
one
now.
works really good. And like you get a whole bunch of cherry tomatoes, and you're trying to cut them in half for your salad or whatever. If you take and put your hand or a plate over the top of them, get a whole group of them, take a serrated knife and just go right along the bottom of the plate. It'll cut them in half, and you cut them all at once instead of having to cut each individual one and you sit there.
Gotcha.
Do you happen to grow your own tomatoes?
I wish I could. We're gonna where we live, they won't let us put a garden in, and so I'm a little annoyed by that. So what I think we're gonna do is my husband's going to be this winter making some of those raised beds, so that I can plant my herbs, and because I got those towers that you can plant herbs and stuff in. I planted strawberries in my herbs, and
Sure.
it ended up they were so small that it was like they just didn't do well. So I'm going to get one of those raised beds, that they put in a big trough and put that on the back porch. So
Sounds like the way to go. Yeah, good job.
yeah, Joe, exactly, Joe. Take a serrated knife and put your hand or a plate over the top and just cut right through them, and they won't squirt everywhere when you cut them. The serrated knife is your key.
Right.
Not a problem. That's what I'm here for, guys. Yeah,
Am I?
Chad had to
am
go do something.
Be right back.
Mhm.
That's funny.
So
If I can just say something, if
sure,
that's all right.
Of course.
go right ahead.
I don't know if I'm.
I'll
What's
shut
your
up.
BAC?
But Marilyn, just so you know. Yeah. No,
I'm
don't worry,
listening.
Don't worry. Am I allowed to speak?
Yes.
I'm listening. Yeah.
Marilyn, when we had
Yes.
our interview, my sister was pregnant. She's now had her baby.
Oh,
And it's a
really?
little girl called Sophie.
Aw.
So you know.
Congratulations, Auntie. Was that her baby shower that day?
She's so
Or
cute and
something like
amazed because she really wanted to have a sister.
Aw. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Sophie Marie is her
Aw, I
name.
love
'cause her
that.
sister's,
That's a beautiful
middle
name.
is Marie. Thank you. So that's
I
why
love that
I'm
name.
back this week for a couple of days to finally see her.
Good.
So I'm looking
Did you
forward
make
to
her little baby
Congratulations.
outfits?
it. I just wanted to let you know.
Did you make her
Yeah.
some baby
No,
dresses?
because she's been gifted a lot of outfits, so I've not bought her anything yet. But I'm going to be paying for like sort of clothing rental scheme. But it sort of depends on what size she is, because she's a bigger baby than what my first niece is. So yeah.
How much did she weigh when she was born?
Oh,
Kilos.
8 pounds 10 or
That's a good
something, I
size.
think. Or
Wow,
or
that's a good
6.
size.
Yeah, between that anyway. Yeah. Considering my niece was classed as a small baby at like 7 pound. But I think it's like because my sister and that are quite tall, so they were really expecting her to be like a long baby. And she's become a lot taller now, but when she was born, she had sort of shorter legs, so they called her dwarf, which is like stupid, but when she isn't dwarf and wasn't dwarf. But yeah, so next, this baby is being they went through a process basically because my
Somebody's
niece
coming in.
had
Oh,
some issues with there's like a gene defect
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Paul.
in my brother-in-law's
Hey, Paul.
line of the family, so they had to go through a process to get this baby so then she
Welcome.
wouldn't be born with the same thing. Oh,
You trying to kick me out, Chad?
Sorry, Paul.
I already let him
hang
in.
it out.
Trying to
He's
watch
already
two
on the
9-year-old
go.
Kids. Trying to watch 2 9-year-olds in the backyard.
That's okay. I let him in because I have
Oh,
admin.
thanks. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I
Yeah,
got
that's
in.
kids, I'm like,
Look
yeah,
at her
appreciate
throwing
it.
the weight around. Hashtag
Maryland's got to
where's
stop by
Duncan?
more often. Am I right?
Well, I was gonna say that's what I was gonna ask you. If anybody else needs,
I got
If
scared
anybody
when
else-
Chad gave me admin.
if anybody else wants to pop in, I'll duck out because I
All
don't
right,
want to take
cool.
up space.
Well, I'll duck out. I told him
Yeah.
I'd do that because I don't even have a channel. So let somebody else get the
Well,
hours in.
I'm not streaming my channel. I'm just
Oh,
you guys look
okay.
like you're relaxed and having fun. I'm like, I don't even have any makeup on, but I'm just crocheting. Hey, Paul, good to see you.
Oh, good to see you. It's been a while.
Your shirt reminds me of a song.
Howdy. I'm streaming it to mine, so I'm
Metallica song.
Yeah,
setting it over there. So
I'm just gonna
good.
fancy.
Hi,
Hey guys.
Tiff.
We're getting
And
there.
we did it. We got
Tiff.
10. I love when we have 10.
Hey Tiff.
It's Tiff 45.
I'm just gonna say
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Hey, Tiff.
Hey. I'm streaming to my channel, so
Yeah, that's fine.
oh, I'm not. But I just saw. I was like, oh, everybody's on. I'm like, I'll pop on. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm streaming to
de-
both of my channels.
So what is
It's
the
definitely
topic
your
tonight?
mic, Joni.
Any topic tonight?
Just general chat.
A lot of people are doing
there's never a
crafts. So.
topic, is there?
What's
I was
that?
gonna say, I don't recall there ever being a topic. We
But just
kind
to
of
answer
gab.
Denver's question, why am I talking in pounds? Because I'm in the UK and that's what we do.
Well, we won't hold that against you. We don't hold it against Alex.
I
So
was clear talking in pounds because kilos are probably hard to say for a baby because that wouldn't be much at all.
Because I'm in the UK.
well, at least you're not
and I
saying
don't know
stone.
anything else.
You know, you're not saying stone for weight, so that's a
Sandwiches and babies.
little bit easier.
If I was in
Nice.
Europe, then I'd be talking in kilograms.
I'm used to it from over in Asia. They use kilograms over there as well. It was actually when I got back this last time, I'd been over there so long, I was actually
Aw.
measuring in kilometers and yards and meters and everything. So took a bit to get back to the Americanism of everything.
Very good.
So Marilyn, where's Duncan?
Oh, Okay. He's out of town. No, he really is. He went to New Hampshire for what, 3 days, 3 nights to go hiking up Mount Shirakawa with his brother and my son Austin. So yeah.
Sounds convenient.
So he's
yes.
not here right now. Yeah, you know, he's not here.
Hey, Joel. I see Joel's in the chat there.
Hey, Joel.
Oh, Denver Steve-O.
So, what did you guys think of the protest this past weekend?
Yeah, it's quite.
I've been
busy.
running like a dog, so I didn't even get to see any of it.
Oh, the protest
How'd
was
it go?
amazing.
It's worth rewatching, Poe. It was over 40 people.
Oh
there.
my god, it was
Wow.
so good. You've got to watch
That's
on
awesome.
A lot of
Lara's.
people.
There was a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that happened. They arrested the security, and what else happened, guys?
I
A
love
former
that.
LAPD guy.
Yeah,
Wow.
I loved that. That was
Scientology
they were
claimed that he
cutting
was
down the
waving a gun
tree.
around. They were just making up stuff. Yeah.
They've got
Yes, they
Yeah.
were. They were
They
cutting
hired
lots of
trees.
all over for some reason at the same time. So
Oh,
Yep.
wasn't that sweet?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, now you're going to
pretty-
keep putting it up there, are you?
Oh, see, I got
and
to
they put
double
the
it.
handcuffs on.
Yeah, they put the handcuffs on that poor security guy, that
Yeah.
former LAPD
They
guy.
injured him.
They injured him when they did.
Yep.
Did they injure him or did he injure himself twisting in them? Because that you see
Well,
that a
he's-
lot.
Well, yeah, he's a former cop. I think he would know
Well,
not
I don't
to do
know.
that.
It's a whole lot different
We-
when
we
you're a
didn't get to
cop
talk to
putting
him.
them on than getting them put on you. So much different.
He said they put him on really hard. As he was saying that, you know.
It could be.
So,
I mean, you
who
know,
knows?
sometimes people get heated and they get excited and they
well, yeah.
overreact to things. So it's not surprising.
I mean, they had all of his paperwork and his
Oh,
permit
and
to
then
carry the gun and
another
all
thing,
that
they
stuff.
had someone running for mayor.
Yeah, the mayor of Burbank
Yeah.
was there.
Sorry,
Oh,
Sim.
No, it's okay.
He
so-
turned up.
Pete, why are you
saying
talking
how
so
he-
much?
He's the only one that doesn't take money from them.
Yeah.
I think you're
Uh,
muted, Pete.
Don't say
Still
that.
can't hear you.
Triggers me from school.
Hmm.
Pete was fine. He was
Yeah,
talking over
yeah. We've just been muting ourselves when we haven't been speaking.
Oh, okay. I was like, why are you so quiet over there?
No, I spoke plenty before you got in here.
Yeah.
Once you got
that's
in
true.
here, I said, "Yeah, that's you." I think I'm done.
Joe said
He's worried about he might say something that might incriminate him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
you see
Hey,
you see Clearwater Chad's comment here.
I don't know if it's the real Clearwater, Chad.
Joe said, Marilyn, you look fabulous without your makeup. You don't need makeup. And I've just commented as Clearwater Chad. Thank you, Joe. I think I look better with my makeup on, though. Says Clearwater Chad.
Nice.
So what's
I wanna
everybody
get
been up
this
to this
in
week?
shot.
Oof.
Well, it's only Monday.
Well, I mean the past week. How's that? I didn't know.
I went to a LAN party
Having
on
a mental
Saturday.
health check.
What is that?
A LAN party. It's pretty 90s. It's where everyone brings their computer over, gets on a local area network, and we play games and have fun, drink. You know, it turns into an actual party at a point, but it's basically in the 90s. You know, we had 56K modems, so gaming over the internet was not ideal. So people would bring their computers to a location and get on a local area network, hence the name LAN. Throw a party and just play
Wow.
games for almost 18 or so hours, and we've kind of continued the tradition into 2023, and it's a ball of fun, man. They're good
That's
times.
awesome.
Yeah,
I'll give you an
yeah.
idea. My first personal computer was an Atari 800.
Oof, that's an oldie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a Commodore 64
Yep.
and
And
a Packard Bell. I think I had.
Oh, amazing. I had
Neat. I had the 64 128 too.
I had a
Did you?
Sanyo.
let's see. Hey, Joel, I responded to that. What kind of reptiles did they have there that they needed them with you? let's see. We had a went over, got to do a walk around, do some content for some P-51 Mustangs that are hangared near me, and then got to go for about an hour-long flight in one. So that was a bucket lister there. I'm working on the editing for it, and just waiting
Hey,
right
Alex.
now. Was Alex?
Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Alex just showed up. Hello, Alex.
Total nerd party, Steven.
Yeah.
That's right.
Looking forward to the protest.
So, which channel's best one to watch for the protests?
Well, I'm partial
Aaron's
to
was